trying to fix your life. I've spent years trying to get the big reset. New year, new planner, new optimized version of myself, only for it to crash and burn the next day. But your brain isn't broken, it's actually your scale. Welcome to the micro era. We don't do total life overhauls. We don't do big moves. We don't do overnight changes. We're adapting to a brain that focuses on 1% success over 100% burnout.
Why? Because the ADHD brain is a dopamine hunter. When we aim for the mountain, we freeze. But when we aim for the molehill, we actually move. This isn't about lowering your standards, it's about hacking your chemistry. We're going to stop fighting against our executive dysfunction and start outsmarting it.
This is the manifesto. If it's not small, it's not sustainable. If it's not easy, it's not going to work out. So stick with me while I make these changes, and maybe it can make your life a little bit different too. Because trust me, I know the struggle.
Every semester, I'd buy the $30 planner. I'd color code my syllabus. I'd tell myself, this is the year I become a straight A student. I wasn't just aiming for a degree, I was aiming for a personality transplant. By week 4, the big goal of a 4.0 GPA felt like physical weight. I'd miss one homework, get overwhelmed, and instead of catching up, I'd just stop. I ended up dropping more classes than I finished because I never knew how to be slightly behind. It was either perfect or nothing, and usually it was nothing. Then there was the gym. I signed up for a body transformation challenge with a personal trainer. High stakes, right? I went once. I felt out of place. I didn't know how to use the weights, the machines, and I thought the 60-minute workout felt like a marathon. I paid for that membership for 3 months without stepping foot inside. Every time that $50 left my bank account, it was failure tax. I'd see the gym bag by the door and feel this wave of shame, so I pushed it further into my closet. I was waiting for the motivation to do the big workout, not realizing that motivation doesn't show up for big things. It only shows up for small ones.
And that's the ADHD trap. We think we're lazy and that we're not motivated, but actually we set the bar at Olympic athletes when we haven't even put our socks on yet. I realized I was drowning between this gap of who I wanted to be and what my brain was capable of doing. And I realized that I actually have to start, living. I basically stopped trying to change my life. I started to change the next 2 minutes. That's when everything started to really move. And here's the science behind why that actually works.
If you have ADHD, your brain doesn't see a clean kitchen. It sees a mountain of tiny, agonizing steps. Here's the science. Our brains are dopamine starved. When we look at a big task, our executive dysfunction kicks in because of the reward, the clean room, feels far too far away to trigger a dopamine hit. Instead, we get a spike of cortisol, stress, and we freeze. We need to trick the brain using the sneakers versus gym logic. So, if I tell you, go to the gym for 2 hours, your brain says, no, that's too much energy, let's just lie down. But if I tell you, just put on your sneakers, the gym disappears. Only a pair of sneakers remains. As we put them on, the dopamine bar kind of fills up to 10%. Putting on sneakers is a micro win. It's a low barrier entry. Once the shoes are on, the friction of going to the gym is gone. We're not fighting the mountain anymore. We're just taking one step.
So there are 3 core systems to how things work. Number 1 is the sneaker rule.
The sneaker rule. This is for when you're stuck in an ADHD paralysis. Don't worry about the workout or the 5-mile walk. Just put on the shoes. That's the whole goal. Usually the movement follows the outfit. Momentum is a chemical reaction. You just have to spark it.
Number 2 is the 1 cup rule.
The 1 cup rule. Our spaces get messy because cleaning feels like an all-day event. My rule: never leave a room empty-handed. Grab 1 cup, 1 wrapper, 1 sock. It helps the piling effect without triggering the I'm overwhelmed alarm. It also applies to hydration. If you can't manage to drink 8 glasses of water, just focus on the one in your hand right now.
Then number 3 is the 2-minute rule.
The 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 120 seconds, 2 minutes, answering that yes/no email, hanging up your coat, clearing your desk, you could do it in the moment you think of it. No list, no reminders. By clearing these micro tasks instantly, you keep your mental RAM open for the big stuff that actually matters. This isn't just one video, it's a complete pivot. So here's what January looks like. After this video, we are having Planning for Burnout, my 2026 anti-hustle setup for tired ADHD brains. Then, the week after, Stop the Room Rot, maintaining a clean room and phone. And lastly, a look into manifesting all of my tips, the low dopamine morning, how I fixed my ADHD brain fog in 2026.
New look, new systems, same brain. Let's see how different your life can get by thinking small. I don't really want to be the only person doing this. Micro tasks and these things that stop burnout only is useful if most people do it together. If we hold each other accountable, maybe that would work out a little bit better. So if you can, tell me one micro habit that you would like to start doing in the comment section, and I'll try to give you advice or any sort of positive feedback possible. One of my micro habits is I'm going to try to set a timer to take all my medications on time. So what's yours?